Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week we've got Star Wars Shatterpoint, diorama, Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan. There it is. Now this is gonna be a 2, possibly 3-part series. We're gonna first start off with Obi-Wan. One of my favorite characters in Star Wars, probably my favorite character. Anakin and Obi-Wan were my favorite duo. I mean, the story's about those guys, right? I love the story between Anakin and Obi-Wan, and this is a pivotal moment in their relationship. Anyway, guys, first off, Obi-Wan, it's going to be basic browns and a little bit of white, and the thing that's really going to pop is going to be that lightsaber. All right, guys, like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel, and I'll see you guys in there. Hey everyone, just want to stop for a second. If you're new, welcome, and I hope I earn your subscription today. Alright guys, let's get back to it. Alright, here we go. Part 1 of Obi-Wan and Vader diorama. Man, I've been looking forward to painting this for quite a while. It's been out for a minute, and I know it's been painted and quite a few times on YouTube, but I'm just looking forward to painting it. I love Obi-Wan and Vader. I love the whole story between the two. I mean, the two brothers. I mean, just... What a story. Anyway, what we're going to do here is we're going to do a base of, looks brown, and then he's got some khaki, and of course we're going to do a little OSL for the saber once we get to that point. So we're going to do brown for the cloak, brown for the pants, we're going to do khaki for the shirt, obviously skin tone for the face, I got a little red stuff for the hair, and then we've got a little ochre yellow for the base and brown for the boots, and he's done. Alright, so what we're going to start off with is we're going to start off with warm flesh, and we're going to get the skin done. Alright, let's do it. I highlighted the skin off camera. I forgot to get it. I used dark warm flesh and bright ivory with a quick mix, and I just touched up the high areas on the knuckles and the hand and the face. And that's about it. And now we're going to move on to the t-shirt, which is a base of khaki. All right, let's do it. There we go. We got the base down for the shirt. We used a bright... No, I take that back. I used khaki. I don't know why. I'm always using bright ivory. I used khaki for a base, and I'm going to mix it with bright ivory and then a bright ivory a highlight. And then we'll do a wash, obviously, and that's going to really make it pop. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm not going to highlight the shirt yet. I'm just going to move on to the brown. And with the brown, we're going to start with dark golden brown. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so Obi-Wan's face, I used the burnt orange mixed with the brown, and then I did it all over, and I did the beard, and I took a little bit of ivory, and I put it in with the mix, and I put it on both sides to give him kind of some gray sideburns, kind of. And then I took, and I did all this off camera. I apologize. I'm ahead of myself this week. I'm trying to get 2 videos in. So what I did is I took a little bit of that burnt orange and I highlighted the hair, and the hair's done. So what we will do, oh, getting a little blurry there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to finish up the base with, I believe, yellow ochre, and then we'll go from there. Let's do it. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I actually took a little bit of black and I mixed it in with the brown because I want to give these some shadows. I'll have to touch a few places up, but I want to give these some darker without using the shade, right? So I took a little black, mixed it in, and you can see it starts deepening those crevices, which is exactly what we're looking for. Alright, we're getting close now. We got that base done, and we're letting that base dry, and then when that is done, we're actually going to put some of this pigment in there, like I did on some of the Marvel Zombicide stuff. It's going to give that nice little gritty look, and I'm actually going to do that on the whole base of the diorama as well. So remember, I've got to match this with the base, so I've got to remember my combination. So what did we do? We did a dark golden brown, and then we did a mixture of golden brown, and then we did a mixture of ochre, and then as well we did some bright ivory in the mix. So basically all of that right there is what we did to do that base, all of those colors. So alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move on. Actually, we're going to let that dry, and we're going to go ahead and do some wash on the shirt, and we're going to do his face and his hands, and then maybe that hair. Alright, let's do it. Okay, I think we're just about done here. We got that saber done. We painted it the sky blue, and I came back with some turquoise, and I mixed it in with the blue, and I put it in here, and I'd use some white, boom, and I put it in. Look at that. That looks really nice. And now I opted here to not do the OSL because blue can be difficult. I could put a little bit of white ink and then put spray it on there, but I think it'll be too much in this instance because that blue doesn't really glow. Now in the movie or the movie scene in this episode, they do fight in the dark and there is quite a bit of OSL, but it doesn't look dark on the diorama here, so we're just going to kind of say it's kind of dusky and there's really not much. Now when I get to Vader, black and red, there will be a little bit of OSL on Vader. Let's take a look at him real quick, actually, since we've got him right here. So he's going to have the same thing. Nice red. I'll do a little white, and I'll probably spray just a little bit of white ink and some fluorescent red right there, just to give it a smidge of OSL. But anyway, I'm ahead of myself there. So Obi-Wan, part 1, we are finished with him. We are going to do, I'm going to paint that black, and then we're going to do a matte varnish over the top, and then we'll get a final shot and we'll go from there. All right, let's do it. Got a little ahead of myself. I need to do a little bit of this on the base, and I'm going to use that with a little bit of water. I'll mix it in like I do on my Marvel Zombicide bases. We're going to do that here. All right, let's do it now. There you have it, guys. Obi-Wan Kenobi, part 1 of a part 2. What a fast, fun little paint. As always, we used basic colors. I mean, Obi-Wan was pretty drab except for the lightsaber. Thank goodness the lightsaber was there to make that model pop just a little bit. But hands down, one of my favorite Star Wars character. Also, I wanted to note, we got some special episodes coming up, and I believe we're going to do some Marvel Crisis Protocol, and I'm going to do a collab with Blastercade Painting. Man, looking forward to that. Really, really excited. So stay tuned. We'll have more on that later. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. I'm going to catch you next week.